Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to replace the OEM air filter with a K&N air filter. See what we get when we buy a K&N air filter. It comes in a box and it comes with a sticker that you put inside the air box or close to the air box, so when people are working on the bike they know that the air filter is an aftermarket one and it can be cleaned instead of replaced. You also get a welcome/warranty information card. Talks about what is covered, what is not covered with your new K&N filter. And then we get to the crux of the filter itself. It comes with a bracket that we use to affix the air filter into the air box. And it comes with the air filter itself. It is has a good feel to it, like a dense feel to it. Besides that, it basically goes on like this and then clamps into the air box. So let's get to it. The first things we're going to have to do is remove the seat and the side panel on the right hand side of the bike. So we're going to start by taking the seat off, and to take the seat, basically there's two bolts, one on each side, and it takes a number 6 Allen key. So take the two bolts out. And they do come with a washer collar, so make sure you keep them together so you don't lose them. And the seat itself comes off by lifting the back and then sliding it backwards. There is a little catch at the bottom that connects right here, which holds the seat in place. Now with the seat removed, the next thing to do is to remove the side panel. There's one 5mm Allen key bolt down here that you'll need to remove in order to get the side panel off. The bolt does come with a collar washer, so make sure they come out together. It may fall on the ground, so don't lose it. Okay. Now with that bolt removed, to get the side off, you basically in the back here, you just pull straight out and then you slide it kind of down like so to get the little hooks unclipped in the front here. And then that side comes off. And now we have access to the air box itself. It's a little dirty, should get a rag, clean that up. And there are a few screws you're going to need to remove, I think 4 of them, and they take the star type screwdriver. Okay, so I just took a rag, cleaned up a little bit of the dust that was on the cover and whatnot on the side here, and now we'll take off the 4 bolts. There's one back here, they're up here. Now hopefully I won't drop these all over the place, but my luck. Oh, one. There's one down here. There's one right here. And I did start them just to loosen them up. Alrighty, so there's the last one at the top here. So that's the 4 bolts. We should be able to get the side cover off of the airbox just by pulling it out. Airbox is a little bit of dust inside. We'll clean that up before we put it back on. And then inside here, not sure how well you'll be able to see this, but basically there's 2 clips on the side here, and you lift them up and push it forward. And this is the OEM air filter itself. Still really clean. It's we had one summer season, and it is still really clean. And then you can see in the back here the grate. I think it's a spark catcher grate or something like that. So we're going to replace basically this whole assembly with the K&N filter and the clip that it came with. So with the earbox just wiped down a little bit to get any loose dirt out of the way or dust, just so we don't get it into the earbox when we put everything back together. It's time to install the K&N air filter. So you'll need the bracket, but before that we'll need to actually get it out of the little package. And it comes in, and it seems to be sealed, so just rip it open. It is a little oily. So with the air filter inspected and ready to go, you basically fit this piece over the top, and then the two little clips here will fit into grooves that are in the back of the earbox. Oh, that takes a lot of pressure to get that clipped in. Once it's clipped, everything seems secured. The filter's not moving, and it's replaced. I know it's a little dark. Not sure if the flashlight will help much. Yeah, a little bit. So you had to push a lot of pressure to get these two little clips back clipped on, but once they're clipped, everything's nice and secured. Now the only thing to do is to reassemble everything, and you'll start with your airbox cover, and you just basically install it in the reverse order that we took everything apart. So you have your 4 screws, the earbox cover itself, So the airbox cover's installed. The next will be the side plate. And similar to the way we took it off, there's a little, I'm sure you can see it here. See these two little catches? They'll have to catch onto these two little pieces of plastic that are sticking out right here. So that's the first thing, is to line those up. slide it, and then the back here, you just pop it in to place, and then you'll put your side bolt back on. Okay, so the side's on. The next is the seat. And again, similar to the way you took it off, what you'll do, here's a little connector or clip here, and it's going to clip right by the gas tank. So the first thing to do is kind of get that lined up, and that kind of goes like that. You kind of push down, and then it clips. And then in the back, you fit these two back clips on each side. They fit in between the red and the metal frame bracket there. And then just push down, and then you put your two bolts in for the seat. Now with the seat reinstalled and everything tightened down, you are done with the OEM air filter replacement with the K&N air filter. Hopefully that will open up the air a little bit for the bike to breathe, and with a few more modifications, maybe we'll get a few more horsepower out of the bike. So if you have any comments or suggestions, leave them below, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a very good day and safe rides.